it'd be really fun if you could just access another region. Not even just to, like, it's not about getting the points and, like, getting the unlocks. I just want to, like, goof around. I want to goof around. Like, having all those, like, fun melee builds, man, it would have been so much fun. Like, going to a boss that I didn't have unlocked, like, going to chambers. It would have been so much fun doing chambers, because I didn't have chambers unlocked. I did it on the main account, which took Zaya. But, like, I was a ranger, and rangers, the biggest problem that rangers had was Tecton. Like, Tecton was a brick wall. I had to have a teammate. Unless I took, like, the Spec Relic. Spec Relic was really good last league, and a lot of people did not take it. Because Berserker was also really good. I stupidly took the Soul Splitter Relic, or, like, the Lifesteal Relic. But honestly, I did not mind it that much, because it made it so I could just do Gauntlet without taking damage. I did the Inferno without using any supplies. Because, like, I would just hit a major with like a crystal bow, or like my Bofa, or my 1-tick blowpipe, and I would just heal the full. I'm like, okay. I get all my prayer back. It was kind of cool, honestly. It was a really, I don't say it was a slept on relic, but like it wasn't nearly as good as Berserker, but it was still good. It wasn't a bad relic to take. The Spec Relic was so good because it had guaranteed accuracy, so rangers that took ZCB and he chose the Spec Relic could just go into Tecton and just DDS him like 12 times. It's like, okay. He just die, because it always hit every single time. So, I don't know. I got 3 uniques from Chambers on the main account, which was Rigger, I got a Buckler, and a Din's Bulwark. So I went and I got the Bulwark kit. It took 1 attempt, by the way. 1 attempt with the Soul Stealer Relic compared to doing it melee, but... Must go to sleep and thank you for the stream. No, Never Ender. Oh, Never Ender. That was so loud in my ears. I don't know how it was for you guys, but... Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for shouting out Never Ender. But yeah, we are indeed a wear pipe moment. I did a lot of yapping this stream, so I'm not as high of a KC as I wanted to be. But this is indeed a wear pipe moment. But, yo, Tony and Sunny, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. I'm definitely starting to sober up a little bit. Definitely pipe by tomorrow morning. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to do this, I'm going to be honest. It's not a meme anymore. No. Like, actually, I'm only 400 KC away, man. That's like, I just hit 1800. And the only other person that I know that was like super dry was my buddy Wimbop. Wimbop went 1812 without his, so I have not seen anything at all, no. I've done only 100 kills, which, like, for how long I've been live doesn't seem like a lot, but I yapped so much. We talked about Super Smash Brothers a lot, because I used to be a Super Smash Brothers, like, competitive player. So we did not get a whole lot done. And this is gonna be my 3rd Elite Clue, so. But Never Ender, thanks for the raid, man. What did you get up to on stream? Did you do anything, you get anything good? Were you doing Tormented Demons? Were you doing Tob? Were you doing Bandos? I think you were doing Bandos, last I checked. Bandos Hilt, my man. That's a huge drop for Tob, too. It's a massive drop for Tob. And it's a massive drop for, what's it called? It's a massive drop for TOA. It's really good for TOA. ECP and a couple shards? Yeah, my man. I did start Bandos on this account, but I haven't really done much. I have 45 KC. My main has like 900 KC, has Bandos Pet, 3 chest plates, 1 Tacet, 1 boot, and 4 hilts. So, oh, Neverender, one thing. I gotta turn the music down because I can't hear myself talk because I'm drunk. Um, what's it called? Damn. Sorry, I'm like focusing. Um, if you did not know, they did update God Wars recently, like as in Wednesday. If you did not hear about that update, if you have the hard combat achievements done, you can start a private instance. It does cost money to do a private instance, right? Like, it sucks because you're already like an iron. You're like, man, why do I have to do a private instance? Where am I going, by the way? Um, Private instances will now keep loot on the ground for 3 hours at a time. So if you like pay the GP, if you like drop like 4 restores on the ground that you get from bandos, you no longer have to juggle. You can just keep them on the ground and they'll stay there for 3 hours, and it's nuts. I've seen so many posts of people like, man, this God Wars update's crazy. They just have like restores and food on every single tile. Like, it's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, it's like if you have the money, it's worth doing. Especially if you are planning on longer trips, which, trust me, I've done so many like Bandos trips in the past. You can stay at Bandos with a Bofa for like 80 kills if you're chilling and you just keep getting restore drops. It's really crazy. Beast 2222. This guy is a fucking beast. Holy moly. But anyways, for those of you that do not know me, that are here from the Neverender stream, I'm Churchy Boy. I started this iron in July-ish. I have a main account that is a Grandmaster, kind of a pet hunter. I have 31 pets right now, which I think is pretty solid. I don't really play it as much. I've been playing the iron so much, and I've just really been loving it, honestly. That gives fire making XP? That's sick. These MFers passed out of me hours ago. I get that. I get that. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the support in the raid anyways. Okay. I don't have a spade. So we're doing this elite clue, right? The only other thing that I'm like unlucky on this account, because I've been lucky on, to be fair, literally almost everything. Like, I just pulled Tangle Root yesterday from a seaweed patch at 89 farming. The one thing that I'm like dry on in terms of clues, I have no Bandos protection in all of my clues. I have also, my goal on this account is to get a Zuck Helm, because I've done it once and I'll do it again. Where is it? Clues. I've done 44 easies, 36 medium, 61 hard, 33 elite, no master. And I have not received not even a humble little like Bandos Crozier or whatever. It's literally just been nothing but Zamorak, which is like not bad, because Zammy is also a nice one to have. But I'm at the point now where I'm like, if I want to go to Bandos after getting my Infernal Cape, which Infernal Cape within the next week, by the way. If I don't have a Bandos piece, I'm gonna have to unironically like offhand a book to get KC, or I'm gonna have to like wield an ancient mace and just get KC with the ancient mace, and I'm not doing either of those. Like, I've done it before with a book and it sucks. But a little war blessing, or even like, I don't have good boots. I haven't really been doing hard clues because I don't have anything that's giving me hards. But like mixed high boots are my best. I would love a little Bandos boots drop. That'd be so good. Ancient Cavern. I am so glad. It took me so long to get the Granite Shield on this account, and I was like, I was losing it. I'm like, this sucks. People actually do elite clues. It's like, they do. I've done more elite clues on this account than I have the main. Like, it's like, oh boy, a dragon mace and 50 death runes and 20k coins. Yippee. But yeah, never enter. Your Iron Man account's coming along really nicely. You should be very proud of it. Especially, you've got the T-Bow, you've got one of the 3, like, big mega rares, so that's something that helps a lot, you know? That helps so much. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, you've been doing, what's it called? You've been doing groups, too. Like, you haven't been doing, like, solo chambers. Which is, kind of cool, too. I do exclusively solos, so far. And I like solo chambers, and I can do solos, like, without dying consistently. But it takes forever, because Sealdor sucks. No. Okay, this is why this clue's bad. I have a 1 dragon spear. I have 1 dragon spear. And I just juggle it between the 2 stashes. And I am like 95% sure it's in the other stash right now. Like 95% sure. And it's in the one that takes forever to get to. At least solo perp rest for 4+3. Yeah. At some point, I'll do scaled raids. Like, if I had a lance, I would be doing scaled raids. Like, solo, like, 1+2s. I don't think they're that bad, but... Like, obviously I can do it with other people, and it's fine too, but... I don't know. But, yo, congrats on the ancestral top. That's awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like scaled chambers that much. Chambers is my least favorite raid. I know a lot of people have, like, the opinion that TOA is the worst raid by far. I don't mind TOA, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. I think TOA is fine. You can do solos and get, like, a purple every, like, 30 minutes. Like, it's amazing. But, I don't know. Some people really dislike TOA. I will say I am slightly biased. In the sense that, I'm super spooned on TOA on the main. Which, let me load up the main real quick. I'll show you guys in the main account. Because the iron is new, right? This is what I've been playing exclusively. But the iron is new. I'll just go get this dragon spear. So here's the main account. Oops. We are big chilling in terms of, like, gear and bank. My bank value's actually gone down by, like, a significant amount recently. But I do... I'll say, I'm one of those nerds. I only do 540s. I don't do anything else for TOA. So I've been doing them for, like, the past 150 raids. So there's my TOA log. Like, granted, I'm very spooned at TOA. But I've also seen 2 other shadows, so, like, I'm very lucky here. I can't complain. Chambers, this is my log at Chambers. It's alright. Like, it's not amazing, but... And then... the pets are incredible, I will say. Pets are really nice. And then Theater of Blood. I'm also very lucky on pets, but... I'm very unlucky on this Justy Chest card. I'm very unlucky on hard mode kits, too. I should have 2 more holy kits and the dust by now, but I don't. So, yeah, 2 sites before the Justy Chest. It is what it is. There's plenty of places that I've gone so dry on the main that I'm, like, kind of scared to touch on the iron, to be honest. The biggest one that scared me on the iron was Gauntlet. because I did green log Gauntlet on this account. This is a Gauntlet log on the main. Like, I'm not super dry, but like the thought of going and doing like 1100 more Gauntlet on the Iron was like, I don't want to do 1100 more. I spooned the enhanced so early on the Iron, but man, I was really unlucky here. So there's the Gardor log that I was talking about. We're chilling. I mean, like, it kind of sucks that I have to do all the DT2 bosses over again on this account. Whisper, I'm not even touching without a shadow, so good luck. Vardorvis, unlucky on the axe head. Leviathan, very unlucky on the lure, like 3x rate on the lure. Let me do this clue real quick. Where am I at? Please be completable. Kill a crocodile, we can do that. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm a pet hunter on this account. I do have 31 out of 62. Very solid. I've been working on skilling pets mostly. Spooned all 4 of these and spooned Tango Root. I went 3x rate for the beaver. So I have 64.5 million woodcutting experience. And I am 28 million agility experience of the giant squirrel, so we'll get there eventually. Yeah, clues, I'm really lucky. I've done a lot of master clues. No bloodhound. I have everything. I just got my left eye patch recently, which is like, I wouldn't really try for this, but unlucky on Anku and Mummy overall. So, but bosses that I'm scared to come back to on the Iron. I'm very scared of Cerberus. Any third age? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got ourselves a third age bow. And it does indeed sit in the bank. I did not sell it. We got a third age bow. I actually did the Coliseum on my alt account. At 65 range. How much is it? It's max cash, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's like 2.6 bill right now, if I remember correctly. But, I finished Cerberus with a Pegasian Crystal at 2,397 KC, which is like really unlucky. Also, here's my Zulrah log on the main. It is equally as bad as it is on the Iron. 3 of these Onyxes come from Coliseum, so I've received what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 uniques as Zulrah. And 1 mutagen, which is good. I like the mutagen. I am gonna die in the desert trying to find a crocodile. Only other grinds I really went like absurdly dry on. This is not gonna matter too much. I went really dry at Coliseum for Sunfire pieces. I finished... I had pet 2 Rayloses, like 10 Echo Crystals and 2 Onyxes, at like 57 KC with no Sunfire. So I finished Sunfire at 97 kill count. I just went back for money, mostly, and bingo for Echo Crystals. God Wars, I'm not really that lucky at God Wars. I mean, like, I have a crossbow. I got that recently. Like, last bingo I did. Gardor is just hilts. Zammy, I'm super spooned on... Where is he? Zammy, I'm super spooned on Staff of the Deads. But 4 hilts, it took me 400 KC to get my first hilt, which is a bit rough. And then Kree, I just have a shit ton of helmets, which is kind of annoying, but... I don't think of anything else. The grinds that I went like the driest on this account, Chaos Elemental, took me 4 times the rate to get the pet. And... I know it's a little dry in Muspa in terms of like the pet, but I had a lot of shards. I know there's something else. What am I missing? Oh, Inferno. Took me 86 KC to get the pet at the Inferno, which kind of sucked. That's when I started streaming. I started streaming Inferno. Started streaming Inferno. I started at like 40 KC, and I streamed all the other KC. And I did one off stream, and the one off stream that I did, I got the pet. So, kind of sucked. I do have a clip of it though, from being off stream. I was recording, so I did not know how to react because I was expecting to get it on stream. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just pet hunting. I'm dry for a Raxor right now too, which kind of sucks. Off-stream Andy, true. Yeah, I mean, like, this account's in really solid shape. I don't, like, regret not playing it as much anymore, really. I log in, I do all the combat achievements, and then I log off, pretty much. That's how I play this account. But yeah, I'm chilling, you know, just doing the best I can. I did get my decks on stream. That was cool. But yeah, that's the main. I don't really play it. It is great. I do have about, not including the third age bow, I have about 3.5 bill in liquid cash, so I can split everybody everything, which is amazing. Because that means that I get money, so I'm happy about it. Yo, Elite Casket, let's get a War Blessing. Average. I'm on my Rancor. You don't get one. Speaking of Rancor, what is it? Amulet? Yeah, yeah. The title of the clip is all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Pulled that day of release. I couldn't sell it for 500 mil, so I kept it. That was kind of cool. I'm so excited to go like 1,700 kills on the iron without it now. But it is what it is. Yeah, so we are indeed in most places a spoon, but where I go dry hard. So I go dry hard when I go dry. Also, I am 16,000 experience away from 98 ranged. Blowpipe this KC or else I pot bedge. Well, better get those sheets ready, my friend. Because you are going Betty Boo. There's no shot I get the blowpipe this kill. No shot. I don't know. I do have a couple of friends that went really dry for other items. I have a friend that went like almost 1,300 or almost 3,000 KC without a magic thing. He was a hardcore too, so like he'd die once, be like, all right, that's an absorber for today. Got my free revive out of the way. Like, aw, no magic fang. Is what it is. Yeah. He was kind of a gamer, honestly. He was a gamer hardcore. He has a main that he like did some of the bosses on. But like the thing that really sucks about him being a hardcore is he maxed right before Varlamore came out. And he did a demonic offering on Abyssal Demons for all of his, like, prayer XP. Because you can't go into, like, the Wildy Altar, right? So he just killed Abyssal Demons all day with his super spooned Fang that he got at a 50 invo raid. And, used the spell. I don't even know what it's called. Sinister Offering? No, it's Bones. Whatever you use to, like, yeah, Demonic Ashes, Demonic Offering. So... Pest Control? Yeah, Pest Control would have been really nice too. But, you know, it is what it is. Varlamore Prayer is so nice for hardcores. It's just one of those moments of just wait and things will get easier or something, I don't know. I'm glad I made this account after Varlamore, because Varlamore skyrocketed my early game. So I don't know. We'll probably do 9 more kills here today. So if you need to go to bed, Neverender, you can go to bed. I appreciate the raid. It really does mean a lot. So I was thinking of raiding out to you actually. So watch one more. Also, I will say I'm so down bad on prayer pots. I've been prayer flicking every single kill. I've been like hard farming Ranars too. So like I have prayer pots to use, but I am just, it's constantly ingrained into my brain to save as much prayer as possible here. If my Zolandra teleport stack gets up really high, I'll just do 1 kill trips and tell you the POH every kill. So Iron Life, yep. That's probably the nicest thing about me being about me having a main too. It's like I got to learn all of the content already. It's like all of this I already know how to do. I know how to do Zora right off the rip. I know how to do like Bofa Bandos right off the rip. I don't have to learn, which is so nice, right? I get to save supplies. I did Coliseum with a zombie axe, like it was great. Oh, the imposter raid. Yo, Imp, I hope you're doing great. Also, I changed my headphones out. I don't know if that's as loud as it is for you guys as it is for me. It is like triple the volume as to what it normally is for me. But yo, Imp, I appreciate you, man. Let me shout you out here. Yeah, oh, this channel you're shouting out does not exist. I probably spelled it wrong. So I am not sober. Alright, we fixed it. Yo, Imp, I appreciate it, man. Imp, what we get up to today? You can already tell what I got up to today, because I've been here for, like, 3 weeks. My last 3 streams have all been all Zora. So, next stream, though, we'll do Inferno, I promise. Unless I stream tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, I'll do Zora. But Friday of next week, I'll do Inferno. Yellow Gem? Oh, baby. Another Zenny and Ceradihide boots. Ooh. Ceradihide boots are really nice, too. Congratulations. How's your team going on Zenites? Yo, Neverender, good night. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, how's the team doing on Zenites? I know you guys have been going hard and like working really well together as a team. It's kind of neat seeing like a full team like actually like working together. Like it's so cool to see. Cause no flame to my Gim team when I was on a Gim, but it was literally me and Chewy, and that was it. So everyone else is off doing their own thing. But I'm happy to see that you guys are still sticking strong. But I hope you guys are doing well on Zenites, and I know Shauna was working on the Magic Fang, because I know you guys are like, you guys are fine on Blowpipes, but you don't have Magic Fangs, or he didn't have Magic Fangs. One for Anguish? Okay, cool. I have 2 on this account right now. I have the Anguish and the Suffering. I have the crafting level to +4 with the pie for Tormented Bracelet, but I don't have it, so 1 of 4 on Magic Fades. That's kind of tragic. I don't know how much you guys have done, but listen, all I'm saying is if you guys want to offer a trade, I'll give you guys 3 of my Magic Fangs if you give me 1 of your Blowpipes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. A trade offer, you know? A little trade offer. Yeah, don't even need Serp Helm? Yeah, I mean, you could use Serp Helm if you really wanted to. The Cure Me tech isn't that bad, but Thralls are definitely the way to go. I did get blessed with the Serp Helm. I got it at like 150 KC. That was my first unique. Like, arguably the best first unique I could have gotten. Because Could have someone stored it? Ah, the classic. The classic. We never got to that part on the group iron when I was playing it. It was like, people weren't really hogging things because no one was getting anything but me and Chewy. So, everything we did get was untradeable. Like, oh man, that's awesome. I'm so happy your group is thriving and killing it too. We love Imp, we love Shano. I personally haven't seen a Skeet stream. I need to tune into one of those. I will say though, and I've said it before, and I've said it to Skeet before. Mans, he sticks to his seaweed runs, bro. He sticks to them because I see him all the time. I legit see him all the time doing seaweed runs, literally always. So, shout out to Skeet. I'm not as religious with them. I've been doing them a lot. I did pull Tangle Root from a seaweed run yesterday, so it is what it is, you know. Yeah, 15k in the bank will last him to like whatever he needs for his torture. So yeah, we're on this account, I will say, we are spooned in all the wrong places. Like when I mentioned it earlier, when I go dry, I go dry hard, but when I get lucky, I get lucky hard. So I pulled Skatizo at, I've spooned every pet so hard on this account, and not even like by a little bit. My first pet was Rock Golem. I got it at 62 mining from a shooting star. It was a tier 2 shooting star. I pulled Skatizo at 5 KC. I pulled Kraken at 27. And I just got Tangle Root yesterday at a humble 89 farming. So thankfully, thank God, I did get a spoon Rock Golem on the iron. Or on the give. I got it at 67 from Motherlode Mine. So I have a Rock Golem on 3 accounts now, which is kind of crazy to think about. Because I have one on the main too. But the main was not spooned. Well, I mean, it was, but it wasn't that spooned. It wasn't spooned as hard as the irons. I got it at 97 from Amethyst. Yeah. We're doing this. My plan for the past like 3 or 4 weeks has been get a blowpipe, do Inferno, and I'm at the point now where I'm like, I'm just gonna skip the get a blowpipe part. I'll come back here another day. But like, I don't need the blowpipe for Inferno, it just makes it easier. But Imp, your account, your group iron has been kind of like insanely spooned. Rat Sniffa is sniffing out all that loot. I heard about your trips to Zilliana and to Muspa. Heard those were very bountiful trips. And you have like 7 deck scrolls or something ridiculous like that. So, you know, it is what it is. I have a purple from every raid now. I got the decks 25 KC. 600,000 points. I did only solos pretty much. Tob, I have 2 of our nicks. Sucks I got a dupe, is what it is. And I pulled Masori Chaps at 7 KC TOA. Which is really nice for Zammy, but it makes my account look like an Iron Man. Because my best coif is the Huey Kodal Hoif, or Huey Kodal Coif. So I look so goofy with my Masori Chaps, Zammy top, and Huey Coif. I actually just look like an Iron. Like what you would expect an Iron to look like. It's so silly. But I really only use that at Tormented Demons. I haven't tried it at Demonics yet. I'm curious as to what I should use at Demonics. Because I've been using the Eclipse Pants, because I have the Eclipse Pants, and those give a strength bonus. And they're good range, so I'll probably use those, because the strength bonus is nice, but I do get usually 2 max hits with the Scorching Bow. So, but Imp, I'm glad you had a good stream. Glad that you got a lot of that stuff too. Yeah, the Dragon Warhammer. Did you get like more than one Warhammer too? Oh yeah, 715, 775. I can't read, sorry. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Full Venibo at 103 KC is nuts, especially. I spooned Venator Shards really hard on my main. I have 36 and 3,100 kills. But yeah. A Kahlo kidded. Are you guys gonna send any Kahlo? I think Shano did some attempts. Has he done a lot of Kahlo on his main Iron Man? It's pretty hard, like. So I hope you guys can do it. It'd be cool to have some Kahlo quitters. And if you guys can spoon a Raylos, like Tob is in like the equation for you guys too. Like, that's nuts. Gonna be a minute? Yeah. See, thankfully on this account, like I have 2 KC on this account, but I came into it already having like 120 KC, so that kind of helps. Dude, it's never a blowpipe. Yeah, it's fun. It's really hard. If you guys can spoon a Raylos, Tob is in like the equation for you because Maiden is so easy to clear with a Raylos nowadays. Obviously spec weapons would be nice too, but trying to think of what else. Sunfire pieces are alright. I'm assuming none of you guys have Guardian boots. Like Guardian boots are like kind of rare. This is definitely a bot. Let's see. Level 88, full Swamp Bark or Blood Bark, 3,000 KC. We do our duty. All right. It's tough. It is very, very good, like, loot in general. You get a lot of Ranars, you get a lot of Snappy Ds. It just drops a bunch of, like, Dragon Plate legs, so it's money, you know? Ton of Onyx bolts. I don't know, it's good. I have an Echo Crystal on this account. Completely useless for me, because I don't have Bandos boots or Guardian boots, or Black Tourmaline Core, but... Zora, please stop cooking me, man. Thank you. I don't know, I'm very excited to start God Wars, but like, I don't have a reason to for a while. Except for like Slayer. Bandos is probably next on the docket for me. And then once I finish Tormented Demons, because I'm 3 out of 3 on Synapses at 1100 KC, so I am lucky there, but I am overrate for a Burning Claw. I have 1 in 1100. And Burning Claws would be so insanely nice for a lot of content. Especially TOA. Very good for TOA. And very good for Coliseum too. They're very good for Colo. That's more for like speedrun kind of strats. Like, you're usually not going to be bringing Burning Claws in while you're learning, because you're just going to use an SGS every time. Yeah, I'm happy your stream went well. I'm still hunting some of those D-hide boots myself. I've committed to the bit that if I don't get the blowpipe today, that I'm just gonna wear like flippers in the Inferno, because like the 5 range attack bonus from mixed hide boots save like maybe 20 seconds in the Inferno overall, so I'm just gonna wear like flippers or something and just be silly. We love being silly. It's in our blood. Inferno slippers? Yes, sir. Inferno slippers, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't have any like beginner clues done, so like I don't have any of like the funny boots from those, but like I can go to Mogers and get like the really obnoxious, really big yellow flippers. That'd be kind of silly. But Twistwood Whisper, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, too. My goal for this stream was to get to 812 KC. Because I have 3 friends that went this drive for a blowpipe. And this is the first one, is 812, or 1812. So, if I can get to that, I can say I'm drier than him. The next one is like 1860, so it's not even that far away. And then after that, it's Neverender, who we all know how Neverender's blowpipe streak went. Very, very unlucky at the blowpipe. Like 2300 almost. So, hey, but hey, on the bright side, we're gonna get 98 range. Let's go. Huge. Doesn't change max hits at all for me. It's massive. But I do get a little bit more accurate. Yeah, I've done the Inferno a lot, so I'm pretty comfortable with going in with whatever gear. Like, I can go in with rags and I'll be fine. So I'll just wear like silly shoes or something and I'll have a good time. I think of this blowpipe though to make it a little easier for me. Pulling the 4th Magic Fang yesterday kind of hurt my soul, but you know, we are where we are. I did have a really unlucky streak. I got my Serp helmet like 18 or 180. I got my first Magic Fang at like 190, so I was really spooned on that. Just like the back-to-back. And then I got my first Onyx at like 484. Yo, 98 range. Yippee! Got my first Onyx at, yeah, 486, and then I got my second Onyx at 496. I'm like, cool, you know, like, the floodgates are open, we're gonna start pulling uniques. And then I did 870 KC without anything. I was like, I was tweaking. I was genuinely tweaking. I was like, there's no way I'm like 7x for an item right now. Like, and I pulled it, I broke the dry streak with an Onyx at like 1300. I'm like, you know, it is what it is. I don't have all the Onyxes I need, I'll take it. So, I now have all the Onyxes I need for a Zenite. I made another Fury, so I have 2 Furies now. I'll make one into a Blood Fury when I get a Blood Shard, and then if I get another, I'll just make a regen bracelet. So, yeah, it was rough, man. I was like actually freaking out. Like I was so down bad. And I popped off. I was probably the first person to pop off after getting an Onyx, honestly. Like, I was so happy. Because I needed it still. Like, I don't have all the Onyxes for all my Zenites yet. Granted, I don't have the Zenites either, but now I have the Onyxes, so now I'm chilling. It's great. Yeah, unfortunately, because I'm unlucky here, I was kind of hoping my first 99 would be hit points, because the untrimmed hit points cape looks kind of cool. I wasn't going to keep it untrimmed anyways. I don't care about that. But I really wanted like the hit points cape. Just looks nice. Also, I've been drinking a lot, so if I'm like voice cracking or slurring my words, it is what it is. Yeah, the hit points cape would be cool, but like I've been doing so much range training here at Zora that I'm gonna get 99 range first. It's just inevitable. Unless I get the blowpipe like really soon. Because unfortunately my next grind after this is like God Wars. God Wars and Slayer. And I'm not going to train Slayer much before Leagues because I'm kind of snotty. And I refuse to train Burst Slayer without 2 dancing alts, and I don't want to bond up an alt right before Leagues. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to mine Amethyst on this account before Leagues and play on the main. Get Dragon Cup again. I went for ranks last Leagues, actually. I might go ranks again this Leagues, but we'll see. I ended rank 193 last League. That was not even on my main. Because my brain was like, oh, I want to like hunt pets on the main. Like I want to do agility and like woodcut on the main while I like play on an alt on leagues. It'll be so much fun. And I literally didn't focus on the main at all. So I got everything on my alt account Churchy Girl. And then I used Churchy Boy as like a second leagues account to just try out different relics and regions. Like I had a Chambers account and I had a Mauritania and Desert account. 8-12, Wimbop. I'm unfortunately more unlucky than you are. I'll do one more for the culture. I'll take the Dragon Halley though. That's shmoney right there. That's shmoney. Yeah, keep your eye out for probably, I want to say next Friday. If I don't get the blowpipe by next Friday, we're just saying F it. We're just saying F it. We're just going to send it. And I will just do Inferno with a Bofa only. Like, blowpipe helps in the Inferno. It's not mandatory. Gives me a lot of HP. If I make mistakes. I'll just have to Blood Barrage more. And it helps with healers. Healers are just so much nicer. It is more DPS on everything except for majors. But, like, I don't care. It's very minimal. I don't care. I would really like Zuck before I start training Slayer again, because I can very comfortably do Inferno tasks. And if you didn't know, killing everything in the Inferno grants you about 30,000 Slayer experience. And then killing Zuck himself gives you 100,000, so it's 130,000 Slayer experience per Inferno task. And it's like an hour and a half, if even. Like, so that's how I max Slayer on my main. I just did Inferno. It's kind of psychotic, but you know, it is what it is. The faster I can get to 93 for that occult necklace, oh man, I would love that occult necklace. That's all I'm saying. I'm not potted, but this is gonna be last kill of the trip, I think. Maybe last kill of the stream. Sorry I couldn't stay live much longer when you rated me imp, but we actually take the spirit seeds. I'm very happy about that. That's free seed packs at the farming guild. So unfortunate. No blowpipe today. Let me do this real quick. Oh, this is exciting. I have 3 whole spirit seeds to turn in. Stared at Mork's fireball until it obliterated me. Hey, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Oh, please give me rat R's. You rat. Oh well. Look how down bad I am for prayer pots, by the way. Look at this. This is so sad. Oh. It's so depressing. Just give me rat R's, please. I need to go to TOA, but I just can't be asked, so. Well, anyways. I'm gonna do my daily chores. Also, Imp, if you're still here, I did want to let you know, I saw you in game the other day on this account, and I'm not on your friends list. I did add you. Mr. Rat Sniffa. So, if you are interested in adding me back, you can. I know I'm friends with you on my main. I don't really play the main anymore at this point. Yeah, haha. Hee hee XD. It does not fit any of my other accounts' usernames. It's just out there. Like, I'm having fun. Like, lol, it's just a silly little account, you know? And then the silly little account got so far. It's like, oh, now it's my main. Please give me a good contract. Snapegrass? Batchest! Alright, I'm gonna do my, like, farm run and stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and yap. Normally I would send you over to my buddy Shep Boyardee. I think I've rated him recently, though. His contracts? Yeah. So you can talk to Guildmaster Jane, and she can give you farming contracts. She'll just, it's like, it's like Slayer. She's like, go pick some snape grass. So, like, you can pre-plant. Like, all the stuff I haven't checked, because it's all pre-planted, right? So she's like, oh, do some snape grass. And I already had snape grass planted. So you do it, and then she gives you seed packs. So it's really good for irons, just to get seeds. And it gives you that farming XP too. Like, you don't get a bonus farming XP, it's mostly just seeds. But you can get, like, Hespori seeds and Ranars and Snapdragons and, like, all sorts of herb seeds. So, normally I'd send you over to my buddy Shep Boyardee. I'm not. I'm going to send you over to someone I have not rated before. I did Theater of Blood with her the other day. Her name is Sylvie. She did an OSR's cooking stream a couple days ago. But she has small kitties. Like, there is literally a camera on her the other day where she had her hands on her mouse. There's a little kitten sleeping with her head on her arm, and I'm like, this is the best stream of all time. So I'm gonna send you over to her, because she's really nice. Please give me another contract I have pre-planted. Dwarfweed? I do not. I'll have to replant that. But I got quorums, I guess. Some other, like, limpworts and stuff. But yo, thank you for hanging out, everybody. We're gonna raid. I have to spell her name right. Holy moly. 3 eyes. I'm just gonna type this out. She's really sweet. Definitely show her some love. If you are a subscriber, which I know a lot of you are raiders, so might not be. That's the subscriber thing. If you're not, you can just do this. Pog. Pog, churchy raid, Pog. But everybody, thanks for hanging out. It was a fun 7-hour stream, Jesus Christ. I have to finish my beer, because I'm gonna, like, leave it on the counter if I don't. But I appreciate you for hanging out. Here's my little exit screen. I am a cat enthusiast, so go say hi to Sylvie. Give her some love. I appreciate you hanging out, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.